morning. We are live at the Walker Dome in Newcastle, England for our MRDA champs. The first game of the day, we are going to be seeing the Inhuman League taking on Race City. I am Stormageddon.
I am Snoogans. I don't know about you, Storm, but I am incredibly excited to be calling the first game of the MRDA Championships 2024 here in Newcastle.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to get this underway. So we've got Race City are in the black and the Inhuman League are in the white. We should be starting very, very soon. But we should have time to quickly run through our rosters if you want to tell us who's skating for Race City, Snoogs.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have 116 Ursa Mamer, 1-2 Razor, 1-2-3 Diamond, 1-2-6 Tara Mupp, 1-8 Flipper, 2-2 It's a Trap, 2-6 Reed, 3-1 Floppy Joe, 3-4 Grimace, 5-5 Blint, 5-7 Rowdy, 7-0 Doc Flatliner, 7-3 Lynn, 7-7 Roll Brewster, 8-2-3 Stretch Armstrong, and 8-3 Grit and Barrett.
And taking them on the Inhuman League, 0-3 Wince, 100 Taylor Dawson, 13 Doom, 182 Knievel, 21 Blocky, 27 Nuts and Bolts, 316 Skate Pliskin, 5 is Gaviscon, 500 is Grace Ventura, 644 Gigantor, 66 Double Tap, 810 Fenno, 87 Hoof, 90 is Dawny, and 93 is Crash Tuscabi.
Obviously, we have a wealth of fantastic officials here, internationally, not just from the UK or just from the US, but we have a bunch of European officials from all over the shop. It's absolutely incredible. I've already seen some folks I'm familiar with from the continent, so to speak, and yeah, just the level of everything here this weekend is already off the charts.
Absolutely, and this is it. This is going to be the weekend where all the teams are absolutely trying to prove themselves. We don't get this opportunity as often as we'd like to see these international teams face up against each other. Obviously, we know where we stand in rankings, but in terms of actually getting on track and facing up against each other, it's very much kind of an unknown, but I'm quite excited to see.
Yeah, of course. So you say obviously we don't get this opportunity very often. This is only the second time that the MRDA Championships has been held outside of North America. First time being the 2017 Cymru Clash held in Wales. Again, absolutely incredible event. The audience that we had in Wales that year was just was absolutely electric. And yeah, the whole thing was just absolutely phenomenal and truly enjoyable, and we're hoping that it's going to be the same thing this time round. We've already got quite an audience building already at quite this early hour, and obviously there's going to be more people coming through as we get through the day and through the weekend.
Yeah, because it's only 10 a.m. in England right now, that's very early in the day to be doing roller derby.
And on a Friday.
On a Friday? It's a school day. What are we doing?
It's a school day, it's a work day. The bleachers are already filling up because we have bleacher seating. We've also got sort of like your standard floor chairs and floor side seating, the danger zone, as I like to refer to it. Obviously over 18s only on the danger zone because you may end up with a skater in your lap.
I've just noticed we've got some children spectators as well, and I'm just wondering, have they claimed that it's a school trip? Like this is an educational experience to get the day off school? Is that what we're doing?
I really hope so. Yeah, sorry, I have to travel with my parents to England. It's an educational experience. I'm here for the roller derby. I'll write a paper on it, I promise, Teach.
Does that mean we all get this school trip stuff? We've all got packed lunches and our grands here to supervise and.
I mean, Coco has a packed lunch.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Coco's here to babysit all of us.
Yeah, their mum made them a packed lunch, which I think is just absolutely precious.
Yeah. So we can see the skaters warming up. I believe we're just crossing the T's, dotting the I's before we get our first game underway.
My mom is awake and listening.
Pinky's mom is watching. Hi, Pinky's mom.
Mama Pinky.
Good morning. So we have got Pinky producing for us today, doing a fabulous job as our head announcer for this weekend, come all the way from America.
Planes, trains, automobiles, all kinds of stuff. Definitely hasn't been without its challenges, your travels this weekend so far, Pinky.
No, you've had to face the woes of English train system.
There's definitely been a lot that's been thrown this weekend. It's been an experience, right?
It's an experience.
Yeah.
A good one.
Mostly good, but yeah.
Really? Okay.
But yeah, we've got an absolutely fantastic announcer crew this weekend, so we really hope that you enjoy listening to us talk about Derby all weekend. Also we've got a fantastic stream for you, which is free, which is always absolutely wonderful. If cake tastes better when it's free, surely roller derby is better to watch when it's free.
Who's eating roller derby?
If you think about the sweat in the air, then aren't we all eating roller derby?
Oh.
Is it too early for that kind of analogy?
The real eating roller derby is the friends we made along the way?
Yeah,
sure, why not? I'm going with that. Why not? But no, it's fine. I was just like, 8th versus 9th. That's close.
Yeah.
That's very close.
And obviously, as we move through, then the next kind of things, they get a bit further spread away. It's, from what I understand, we will be updating the brackets in real time.
Yeah.
So if you wanted to follow things along, then you can do. Obviously, if you want to make your predictions, please do share that with us. You can do that via the MRDA page on Facebook. I believe you can do that on Instagram as well. We've got lots of posts up.
Yep. Yeah, we're being nodded at.
Yeah, absolutely. Tag us, hashtags, all that kind of good stuff. Please get involved, interact. We'd love to see what your predictions are and what you think's coming.
I like to feel like I have friends, so please talk to me.
Sponsor sheets. Just fun facts. You don't have to go through.
And we also have some fantastic sponsors this weekend helping to make everything happen. So we're going to talk a little bit about those later as well. I am particularly excited to see 15 Ronin playing this weekend. Our Argentinian visitors who were originally coming over just to spectate but have been given the opportunity to play a game.
That's fantastic.
We'll also be getting some help from some Time and Fear B-Stars. Should be an absolutely fantastic game.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just brilliant to see the opportunity for such a new MRDA team to hit the track. And I know they've got some games lined up while they're in the UK. I think they're playing South Wales Salyers in a couple of weeks as well while they're over here. I know that they were doing a fundraiser to come over. So if you're so inclined, definitely contribute to help with their costs for making this trip.
Absolutely, because travel's expensive. This is the thing. Like, this is why we don't get much of an opportunity. Like, I always think how expensive it is just from when we want to drive from like Nottingham to Devon to do a game, and we're like, oh, it's so expensive. And then we're like, oh wait, America to Argentina to UK is a little bit more dramatic.
Yeah.
In terms of costs.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Got both teams just doing some laps. So a big Inhuman ho that you might have heard just a couple of moments there as well.
It's also worth noting when you watch the Inhuman League, if you hear booing, it's not booing, it's them going hoof.
Yes. Very, very good point to make. one of their skaters, Hoof. Actually his surname as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's purely an encouragement thing.
Yeah, I know. It's always that thing, though, whenever people first see Inhuman and they're like, who's booing? It's like, no, Hoof is on the track.
Yeah. I was saying Boo-Earns.
I was saying Boo-Earns.
I was saying Van Hoof.
So it looks like we've got some jammers and some blockers on the track. So we should be getting started shortly. So we have got Blint for Race City with the Star, and they will be taking on Gaviscon.
And we are off. Nice big hit from, I believe that was Gigantor taking Blint off on the outside, but quick reset. Both jammers still working through, working through the pack. Gav looking for that outside line.
Really strong walls here from both teams holding back. Gav managing to push forward, breaking apart those blockers with the opportunity to take them on one by one. He has got lead, and that is the first lead for the Inhuman League.
Still some great work by Race City, holding Gav for that for almost a full 30 seconds. I've definitely seen some much quicker passes from Gav throughout the games that he's played this year.
So Blint has got Star in hand. I don't believe they've made the pass yet, but obviously tactically looking to open up their options, and it has done to clear up that inside line. So that is Race City clear the initial pass. Big hit on the outside line onto Gaviscon. And Gav has picked up a cut penalty, so we have got a power jam, and lead is gone.
So yeah, we've got Gav and Gigantor sat in our Cloud 7 penalty box.
So that does, of course, mean we're running to the full 2 minutes. Gav is standing in the box, so that does mean that Gaviscon will get released before the jam is over. Big hit on the outside line, seeing Blink get recycled.
Fenno head into the box now, so that's still one blocker down for the Inhuman League.
Little Duke around the inside line, sees Blint pick up another 4 points for Race City.
Great edge work by Gav, but there's points on the board for both teams.
We've got a replay here of just those last few seconds of the jam of Gav trying to get around on that outside line, picking up the last few points before the jam was called. So 8 points to 10 in the first jam with a power jam. That's quite good defensive work. I believe that is Double Tap who is jamming for Inhuman, and that is lead picked up. They're taking on Razor of Race City, and that's a star pass. And that's gone over to Doc Flatliner of Race City, who has taken the star pass.
Double Tap already through and coming up on another scoring pass. Doc Flatliner right in the thick of things.
Double Tap weaving around that wall. Doc Flatliner, meanwhile, just at the front, just with the pivot to face, but manages to get round. But the reform by Inhuman League there to slow down Doc just as they thought they were clear. Really strong work.
Points again for both teams.
A stronger jam though for Inhuman League. They picked up 12 points in that jam, with Race City picking up 4, 10-point difference at the early stage of the game. So we've got on the jam line, we've got Floppy Joe and Skate Pliskin. No, that whistle means don't go yet, Skate Pliskin, chill out, it's okay.
So keen.
He's just so enthusiastic.
He's hungry for jam.
I mean, it's early in the day. Maybe he's not had his breakfast. Bit of jam on toast, ready to go.
So we're just in a brief official timeout. This timeout brought to you by the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland Guardians, did you know they hold the MRDA record for the most sanctioned games played in a season with 15 games back in 2017?
I did not know that.
Can you guess who holds the second most games?
No.
It's the Cleveland Guardians, again with 15 games in 2018.
They're good at that.
It's apparently their thing.
Their thing is having lots of games all the time. So that's 15 games in a season. So that's not even like 15 in a year. That's
Nah.
So what are they just?
And that's sanctioned games, so they may have played other games.
So what are they doing? Are they just doing games in their sleep? I don't understand.
Presumably.
How do you fit in that many? Like, who has the time? There's someone who does have the time is Floppy Joe and Skate Plissken, who are jamming.
All sanctioned all the time.
Skate Plissken riding that outside line, one blocker left to face up at the front, while Floppy Joe is hit out on the inside line and recycled. That is lead for Skate Plissken of the Inhuman League.
And that right there was the patented Skate Plissken bean dip on the outside. And a skip and a jump on the inside sees Plissken through for the full 4 points.
Floppy Joe star in hand and fighting at the front against Fenno.
Fenno absolutely on form so far today.
Oh, big hit there from Rowdy. See Skate Plissken knocked out the outside line, being recycled really far back. Really strong work there.
Floppy Joe through on an initial pass and round the outside on a scoring pass. Managed to kind of do a nice spin around the hips of Knievel.
So Inhuman are having a bit of penalty trouble at this stage.
Plisken's first pass.
So seeing a replay at this point of Skate Plissken's first pass. So this is the initial pass where he was going round.
It's going to be that bean dip.
That bean dip.
Nom, 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 nom.
But yeah, so because Inhuman League are having a bit of an issue with their penalties at this stage, it means that we're going to be starting this jam with just one blocker on track for the Inhuman League. And it is Blint who is taking them on.
So Blint does manage to get round Doom, picking up the first lead jam for the Rebels in this game so far.
Meanwhile, Gaviscon has hopped around the outside and has cleared the initial pass as well. Both teams now on for a scoring pass. Blint managing to get that outside line. Gav is looking for some offense from the team. Very effective there to break apart those blockers of Race City. And a little sweep sees Blint get another 4 points for Race City.
Yeah, Blint lapping at the moment, already on 12 points in this jam. We've still got over a minute remaining.
But Gaviscon is keeping pace as well, managing to also rack up the points for Inhuman.
$15-point jam for Race City Rebels. Closes that differential significantly. 31 points, plays 38. Just over 23 minutes remaining of our first half.
It just shows what a massive difference the penalties can make.
100%.
Because that just gave Race City such an advantage to go, you know what, there's hardly anyone on track, I just need to get round you. But they don't have this advantage going into this jam. We've got an empty penalty box. So it is a full battle for Razor and Double Tap.
You fully did the announcer curse.
Announcer's curse, I'm so sorry.
You were like, we've got an empty penalty box, and the penalty whistle went straight away. Both teams now with a blocker in the box, so we're back to even Stevens.
Well, at least it's fair.
Yeah. Just made me think I was talking to a spectator before the game, and they've got a t-shirt on that says, I just hope both teams have fun.
I love that. I'm just here for sports.
Yay, sports. Meanwhile, Razor is not having such a great time at the back of the pack. being deftly covered by all the blockers. Double tap also having a little bit of trouble.
But double tap took such a big hit on the outside there, narrowly stayed in, and they were trying to do like that one hand down thing, but just got knocked down at the last second. I do like the one hand down thing, 'cause it makes you look fancy.
Oh yeah.
Rat City block out on the jammer.
So we're seeing a replay with Rat City taking out double tap on one of those first scoring passes. Lining up, who have we got? We've got Floppy Joe and Skate Bliskin, Lip Star. Sorry, it's early morning, you might get me singing, I apologise.
I think Floppy Joe might be one of my favourite names so far.
Floppy Joe. I mean, watching him skate, he doesn't look that floppy.
No.
These really strong walls here holding back the jammers. They're both trying to find those gaps, and the blockers are just like, no.
They're going full Gandalf.
You shall not pass. See, I can be in McKellen.
Yeah. Right, I think we can retire now. We've succeeded. We've corpsed the THA.
Oh, big hit onto Skate Pliskin on that outside line.
Blocker penalty for Inhuman League. So that's that Cloud 7 penalty box seeing some action again.
See, Floppy Joe doing a bit of a run up into that wall. So nearly cleared, but not quite landing the apex jump, so having to go all the way back. But Floppy Joe basically aiming to get as much of a run up as possible, gain some momentum to get out. So that is lead picked up for Race City.
Pliskin has removed the star. He is out though.
So both jammers with an opportunity to score some points. But Floppy Joe can see Skate Pliskin come in and goes, no, no thank you. Calls it off.
Yeah, making the option to just hit it and quit it and start to close that gap.
Yeah, just a replay
So
there
close.
of that. Getting hit out on the apex jump, like so close to being clear.
It's always a risk.
It's always very satisfying though as a blocker if you can deny an apex jump, because I feel like that's like the ultimate glory as
Oh,
a
yeah.
jammer, because it looks so good, and if you just be like, no, not on my watch.
Not today. So fresh jammer up for the Inhuman League. We've got Hoof and jamming for Race City. We've got Blint.
And that is a cut picked up by Blint, so we have got a power jam. Hoof has taken the start off, so this means we are running to the full 2 minutes on this one, and that star has been passed over to Fenno. So Inhuman looking to do some offense. Hoof with a bit of a hop round the inside. That is the 4 points. That's not Hoof, that's Fenno.
There you go.
That was a star pass. I know what's happening.
It's like Fenno's right there.
It's because the crowd were hoofing.
Yep.
It confused me, I apologise.
Gigantor back on track. So we're back up to the full complement of blockers.
And Blint is back on track as well, but with star in hand. Looking to do a pass, I believe. I think that pass has been complete. No, pivot's gone off for a penalty, so that star's been dropped in the wall. And Gigantor doing everything he can to stop Blint from picking it up.
We are in a power jam situation. Fenno in the penalty box now for a cut. Gigantor with the big hits. Looks like Fenno will exit the box with time to spare on the clock. He is standing.
So Blint just pushing forward and kind of getting sucked into this Inhuman wall where they kind of like walk around them.
So full 2-minute jam and just 7 points put on the board. I say just. It was a very full-on physical jam. Lots of penalties, lots of opportunities, but Inhuman League stretching out that lead just a little bit. 51 plays 39 now. We're coming to the halfway point of this first half.
But speaking of penalties, the Inhuman League have been struggling with their penalties. So as a team, they've got 13 penalties so far compared to Race City's 5. So while Inhuman have got the lead right now and they're staying strong, this could prove a huge issue for them later on in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. Very quickly jam up status for Gaviscon. It's Trap currently still looking for that initial pass. Not going to lie, took a lot of self-control to not say that like Admiral Akbar. I'm going to do it at some point today.
It'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll happen. You got to wait in suspense.
Yeah.
Gaviscon with the hat out on the inside line, but great awareness to know exactly which skater took him out. So he's like, I can just come on straight here. I'm not going all the way back. I'm not wasting my time. And that is the initial pass completed for Race City.
Great takeoff from Doc Flatliner. So 20-point differential, nope. 23-point differential, 62 plays 39. We are a quarter of the way through the game.
So we've got double tap on the jam line, and we have got Razor on the jam line. So Razor trying to get that outside line. It's being denied by Knievel.
Very quick recovery from Razor though. Finds the space on the inside and is chasing double tap.
Double tap with a hop round the outside. That is the points picked up and a quick call off.
I suspect there will be points for...
Yeah.
Race
City were fast with that. I wasn't quite sure that call off was quick enough in this case. So both teams getting 4.
Do you reckon it's as satisfying for double tap that he's ended a jam with a score that is his number as it is for me?
I did not even notice that. Ah, fancy. Is that why he did the quick call off?
I think so.
It's like I don't care about tactics.
Yeah.
I just want fancy points.
Yeah. Yeah. It's all right. I was like, is it just me being a weird number nerd? But as I said it, I could see Pinky nodding with great satisfaction out the corner of my eye. I'm like, cool, my people, brilliant.
No, there's no way in a million years I would have noticed that was a thing, so I'm very glad that you pointed it out. We are in a team timeout at the moment.
So yeah, our timeout sponsors are, of course, Cleveland Guardians. Did you know that the Cleveland Guardians are named after the Guardians of Transportation? 4 13-meter statues lining a bridge in downtown Cleveland, each holding a different type of vehicle. Since the Guardians roll around on 8 wheels, you could consider them the Guardians of roller skates.
Oh, fancy. So they've just got statues of something holding like a bus.
Yeah.
Yes, you're nodding at me. That
Yeah.
sounds insane. Let's go to Cleveland. Anyway, we'll
Let's
do
go.
that later. Oh no, apparently I shouldn't go to Cleveland according to Pinky. Anyway, roller derby.
We love you, Cleveland.
We love you very much. Anyway, roller derby. There's Inhuman League getting points, and that's Skate Pliskin.
Skirt, blue skirt.
Meanwhile, Razor is jamming against them, and they are in the penalty box for a forearms penalty.
Big hit to Pliskin, and again the old 1-2. And Grimace with a hit on the outside does send it to the penalty box though.
Razor is out of the penalty box now, really needs to make up for some lost time here. Escape Pliskin has been racking up those points. That's the initial pass done for Race City. This pivot at the front, 1, 2, 3, Diamond. They just seem to always be the last line of defense for Race City. And Diamond, like, just seems to be like, I don't need a wall. I've got this all on my own. I'm fine, bruv. Like, don't even worry about it.
I don't need a wall. I'm a strong, independent pivot.
Yeah, exactly.
Diamond just made the USA World Cup team.
So Diamond just made the USA World Cup team.
I can understand why
Yeah.
they'd pick them, because, like, they've been phenomenal this
Makes
game.
sense. I would say a stellar choice. That is an incredibly fast lead jammer pickup from Hoof. And there you go, there's the resounding echoes of Hoof, as I'm almost certain you can hear from our mics. However, Hoof now experiencing some challenges on this scoring pass.
Floppy Joe coming up for a scoring pass, but Hoof calling it off before Floppy Joe got the opportunity. Floppy Joe was on last time and now they're up again. They're doing 2 jams in a row? That seems very harsh.
I mean, maybe it was a fast jam.
It was a fast jam, but that still feels a bit harsh. But someone who's like not bothered about that is Gaviscon, because they've just got lead.
Yeah. Doom in the penalty box now.
Ooh.
1 blocker less for Floppy Joe to contend with.
A big hit from Gaviscon by Doc Flatliner, who's gone for the big recycle, giving Race City the time to catch up and pick up the points. So really strong jam for Race City there, not getting lead, but getting 4 points to Inhumans 2. We've got double tap and Razor up to jam.
Tap around the outside.
Meanwhile, Razor hit out on the inside by Crash Test Barbie, having to go back in for the initial pass.
Double tap, meanwhile, already round on a scoring pass.
See, I think the thing that I'm noticing here with the blockers is they're all very separated. And when they're separated, the jammers are like, this is fabulous, I'm having a wonderful time. But when they hunker down and they get together, it is hell for these jammers. But the offense is so strong. Every time they try and make a wall and they go, oh, that's a good idea, let's get together, the offense goes, no, they won't let them do it.
Yeah, you need to find a buddy.
Yeah, make a friend.
So we're just under 10 minutes remaining of our first half. 49 to Race City Rebels, 86 to the Inhuman lead. They're really pulling away. Skate Bliskin picking up lead over Blint.
Blint has taken Star off, not passed it yet because that pivot's concentrated on blocking, but now is looking for that pass. And that pass, I believe, has happened. Yeah, because the focus has switched over to the Race City pivot.
Jam line cam, send that over.
Got, I believe, Doom has just headed to the penalty box. Yep. Multiplayer. Bliskin being taken off and recycled.
So Doc Flatliner has taken the star for Race City. And try to see if there being a massive recycle or going to the penalty box. No, it's just the biggest recycle I've seen in my life. Race City are looking to do some offense. They've cleared the way of the brace, but Inhuman are like, we don't need no brace. And again, clearing the brace out, but that is enough this time for Doc Flatliner to push forward on that back wall. Initial pass completed. and that is the jam called by Skate Pliskin.
Yeah, Doom came out of the penalty box, went full offense, but also took out his jammer.
Frankie, you're in charge. I'm going to go upstairs and do some tech support.
So we're seeing a replay here of Skate Pliskin going round on the outside with the big old
massive
recycle. The big old recycle.
Haven't seen a recycle like that in 84 years.
So we have got Hoof and It's a Trap up to jam.
Race City currently unscored for 3 jams.
Yeah, Race City are really going to want to try and slow down this Inhuman momentum that they've got, but Hoof calling it off. He's got his 1 point. He's happy. He's like, oh, I just don't want Race City to get any points ever for the next 50 years.
You see, they wouldn't have scored any points because It's a Trap had the star in hand.
Ah.
So truly,
It was a trap.
the call off was a trap.
I knew you were going to do it at some point. I'm
Yeah.
so happy that you did.
And I'm incredibly happy because the score is now a palindrome.
Ah, satisfying. 49 to 94. And Gaviscon has got lead for Inhuman League. But Floppy Joe completed the initial pass, is hunting them down. Oh,
Wow,
big apex jump from Floppy Joe.
that was delightful.
Muy caliente.
Muy.
Both jammers on for another scoring pass, both on their second scoring pass. So Gaviscon kind of weaving round at the front, trying to create that gap, calls it off with Floppy Joe stuck at the back of the pack there.
Inhuman League now within tasting distance of the century.
It's delicious. 54 to 99 with just over 6 minutes left of this half.
Double Tap looking to take them over the line.
And Inhuman League seeming to have really cleaned up their game in this second quarter. So since the last time I mentioned penalties, they've only had like one more.
Yeah.
So they were in a bit of a penalty spiral in that first quarter, but they have absolutely gone, that's not a good idea, let's not do that. And they've stopped.
No. This is less than desirable.
No. So Double Tap coming up for a scoring pass.
Meanwhile, Razor also pushing. Star is in hand. I think that is possibly a completed. No.
No, a sneaky one, not quite a star pass, so that's a star stash. But that is the initial pass done.
So I believe that jam was called for injury.
Scrim. But it's looking like the end of that timeout, so medics have been involved, all skaters are looked after, cared for, they put a wet paper towel on it, and we are ready to go.
I love that there's a whole swathe of our audience that isn't going to get that reference.
I'm sorry, that was a very English joke.
Very much. Yeah, Pinky's next to us like, what?
Yeah, no, I'm so sorry. I need to tone it down on the English jokes. Someone who is not a joke is Blint, because they, for Race City, just got lead and called it off, denying Skate Pliskin getting any points for Inhuman.
So a pointless jam, but not a pointless jam.
No, pointless, but not pointless. And this is a big thing that we see in games, is like if there is a big timeout, then any team that like kind of had their momentum going, were picking up their points, were like making headway. Sometimes that loss of momentum can make an impact, but apparently not an impact for Hoof. Hoof is like, no, I deny your theory.
Hoof throwing some shoulders to the blockers there.
Meanwhile, Blint is at the front of the pack trying to make headway. Blint was just jamming before as well. So Race City keep putting their jammers on 2 in a row. They're like, you look like you had a good time, go again.
My assumption is because it was such a quick jam.
I mean, that's fair, but also, like, jamming's tiring. I need a nap after I've done, like, one.
Yeah, but, like, you don't jam very often if it's your main gig.
Oh, well, they just can't get enough. They're loving life. They're like, I'll take 50, please.
Can't stop till you get enough.
But sharing the jam in love, they have passed the star to their pivot. That is 57 Rowdy. Rowdy is fighting for that all-important initial pass and is being held at the back of that pack, recycled all the way back by the Inhuman League, while Hoof comes round for another scoring pass. Again with Diamond, with just the, I'm going to block all on my own, this is fine. And Diamond going for a catch at the front as well, and manages to hit Hoof out on the outside.
Meanwhile, at the back of the pack, it's Blocky and Fenno causing all kinds of trouble for Rowdy. Fenno picking up a forearm, so theoretically things get a bit easier. However, Gigantico is now back on track. Oh no! Heckin' 14-point jam there for Hoof.
Yeah, Inhuman looked really happy about that. Like, they were denying the initial pass to Race City.
That's going to be our highest scoring jam so far.
Oh, 15 points. Get an extra one.
As a treat. I mean, not as a treat, they did score the points. We're not just giving out points.
Floppy Joe and Gaviscon up to jam. These walls are really locking down on these jammers now. They know how quick they can go. They know what their build of momentum can do, and that all the blockers are just trying to shut it down as best they can. We've got Stretch Armstrong doing some offense up at the front to try and clear a gap for Floppy Joe.
Big hit from Grimace takes Gav off track, but again, Grimace picking up a forearms. That puts him on 4 penalties now.
Gaviscon making some headway up at the front, and that is lead picked up just under 40 seconds into the jam. Really strong blocking work.
Brilliant offense from Stretch Armstrong, getting into the middle of the pack, the Inhuman pack, and just kind of separating things. I think that might be an official review.
Yeah, that is an official review.
So I've seen some things online about this. We She is a level 1 skating official and currently serves as head official for her league. Fillet official's favourite dinosaur is the Stegosaurus.
Amazing.
Her favourite ice cream is chocolate. Her favourite colour is green. She's an avid camper, hiker, and kayaker. And Fillet official is a certified scuba diver.
Ooh, fancy.
Just as an American, it's filet.
Fillet, my apologies.
Okay.
Fillet official. Right, okay, I get it.
We were being too English.
Yeah. So like a fillet of fish.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. We also
Brilliant.
have a ref named Jim Burley, like the hamburger.
Superb. So yeah, this is our Fillet official sponsored official review.
A
And
fillet of
obviously
officials.
that makes so much more sense.
That makes me so happy.
So yeah, I'm sorry about that. I absolutely butchered that. That's absolutely sublime. And of course, once we know what is going on with the official review, we will come back and let you know. That's probably a lot of joy. I like very silly things like that. Not that fillet is silly, because it's a pun, and I live for puns.
We love a pun. Team announcer love a pun.
It's kind of what I am, who I do. Wait, no.
Who you do?
Who I am, what I do. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got the words mixed up.
It's fine. It almost became a very close and intimate
Yeah,
commentary.
it's been a really long week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay because now there's roller derby.
Yeah.
Yay!
Just do the roller derbies.
All of the roller derby, all of the time.
Yeah. So we don't have much time left in this half at all, about 34 seconds.
Ooh.
But the scores are 54 to Race City Rebels, 118 to the Inhuman League. So Inhuman League have really, like you say, they've tidied up the penalties
Yep.
in the second quarter, and they've just they've really kind of piled things on,
Yep.
piled on the pressure, piled on the. I don't think so much piled on the offense, but piled on the defense.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like this is kind of the same, like when you see teams that don't play up against each other very often, the first quarter is kind of just learning the opposition.
Yes.
So you're always going to have that first quarter that's a little bit chaotic, not quite your best work, while you're just trying to size up, okay, who are these jammers? What are their jamming styles? What do they like? What do they not like? What's their offense going to do? What's their defense going to do? And once you've kind of honed in on that, that's when you can start playing a really tactical game and start honing things in. And I feel like that's what we've kind of seen in this game. Like, we've seen a lot of chaos in that first quarter from Inhuman League, and now they've had that opportunity to go, okay, I see what's happening, and now I can move forward. So the official review is complete. We're just getting some update to Snoogs as to what's happening with that. But it's a really full penalty box with this. So Razor is our only jammer on track. They have got lead. They've just got 2 blockers to face.
Okay, so it was a double official review.
Ooh.
Inhuman League were looking for an egregious forearms to be issued on a Race City blocker, which was declined, not upheld. Race City were looking for a jammer penalty, which was approved. So that's why we started with the power jam start. So that's what we've moved into.
Okay, so Razor is coming up for another scoring pass, just as Gaviscon was doing the first scoring pass. But Race City don't want Inhuman to get any more of those points up on the board, so that has forced the call off. But Razor getting 8 points for Race City in that power jam.
Okay, so the clock is showing that we've moved to half time. And considering both teams have called their official reviews, I think that probably means we're in half time.
I would assume, yeah, there we go. There's the whistle. There we go.
Whistle. So, folks, we're going to take ourselves a little break. We'll be back here probably 2 to 3 minutes ahead of time.
Yeah, sure, why not? Something like that.
So go and get yourselves some breakfast. I have no idea what the actual time is. Whatever time it is for you, go and get something relevant. And we'll see you back here for the remainder of this game in about 10 minutes.
Bye, Z's.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back to the second half of the Race City taking on the Inhuman League. Previously on Roller Derby, Race City picked up 63 points, the Inhuman League picked up 118.
Yeah, so we've already broken Pinky's bracket. Obviously, Inhuman League were the 9th seed, Race City were the 8th seed. So first game of the weekend, it's all gone out the window. I believe you've made some notes. You might have some stats.
Yeah, so Pinky has been sharing some stats with me as our fabulous producer for today. So Race City picked up lead only 3 times in the first half. A really strong innings for the Inhuman League in that first half. We've got a number of aged out juniors that are skating today. So 3 over on the Race City side with Blint, Floppy Joe and Razor, and Inhuman League representing Double Tap and Wince as their aged up juniors. But being over in America, Race City have also got some USAR skaters as well. So Grimace, Blint, Stretch Armstrong, they are used to USARs, which is such a quick game. So they are used to just doing those laps and getting those miles in.
Yeah, absolutely. USARs, it's almost like a different game. If you've not seen USARs, from a curiosity point of view, it's definitely worth just a search on YouTube or such, just to take a look. Not right now, of course, because we are back into the action.
So we have got Gaviscon and Floppy Joe into the action.
And that'll make 4 lead jammers to Race City Rebels now, because Floppy Joe is your lead jammer.
So both jammers on approaching for a scoring pass. Gaviscon on the outside line. And that is a cut picked up. So it is a power jam with Floppy Joe getting the points. This is exactly what Race City need at this stage of the game. Race City seem to be up in their offense game at this stage. Duck Flatliner trying to create a gap in that Inhuman wall. And Armstrong as well clearing some space. But calling it off, opting to lock Gaviscon in the penalty box, the Cloud 7 penalty box.
So 51 point differential, straight off the bat. It's doable. With a whole half ahead. But it definitely wouldn't be a walk in the park.
No, it's going to take some hustle, it's going to take some hard work, and Race City look like they are up to the challenge, with Razor up to jam in this power jam, but Inhuman League locking that speed down. And that is Razor picking up lead for Race City.
Gav is back on track, Race City down a blocker, back block penalty being assessed to Roller Coaster.
Gaviscon managing to weave around those blockers at the front. That's the initial pass completed. While Razor is being recycled back, calling off the jam. But Gav managing to pick up 2 points, I believe, before that was called off. Yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 points. Very satisfying.
Beautiful. Love to see it.
We have got Blint and Double Tap on the jam line. Oh, big apex jump from Blint. Not quite landing it, so they've gone to recycle themselves back. Double Tap has picked up lead for Inhuman League. First lead for Inhuman in this half. Double Tap taking a big hit on that outside line, but managing somehow to defy gravity to stay upright and in bounds.
Both teams with blocker in the penalty box. Although Roller Coaster is now back on their way to track, so it's just Gigantor in the box. Nice one hand down from Double Tap.
And finding the tiniest of gaps on the inside line, but not before Blint has got some points of their own. They've seemed to manage to stealthily get round this Inhuman wall, but that momentum has been slowed down by Fenno and Crash Test Barbie at the back. Clint really trudging forwards at the back of that pack. Double tap, getting those points, calling it off.
It's a high-scoring jam for both teams. 10 points on the board for Race City, 12 for the Inhuman League. Just take another look.
And just a replay of that one hand down from double tap.
Beautiful.
It's almost like a dance move, isn't it? It's a
Yeah.
little bit breakdancey.
Yes, very much so.
And that is Skate Pliskin, and it's a trap on the jam line.
So, Race City starting with a pack deficit. Pliskin has picked up lead, however, recycled himself.
So Skate Pliskin has gone to do some jammer offense, but it has not gone in his favour. He's picked up a forearms, so that means we have now got no lead jammer. We're running a full 2-minute jam, and it's a trap. Your only jammer on track with an apex jump round to pick up the 4 points for Race City.
That's the way I like it.
Taylor Dawson going to do some one-on-one blocking to slow down. It's a trap to allow the wall to absorb them as they come in for another scoring pass. Beautiful bit of offense from Doc Flatliner to clear the inside line to get It's a Trap through for another 4 points.
Armstrong taking a seat. Pliskin back on track, looking for that inside line, but Diamond, just a glancing blow, caused him to straddle the line, so he had to recycle. Fast feet sees him through on a second attempt, though.
Skate Pliskin really picking up some speed now, coming around for those scoring passes, as It's a Trap has had all their speed zapped away from them in the back of this wall. Now Race City going in for the offense. A great sweep on the outside line to clear that space. But Wince up in front, slowing down. It's a Trap. And I believe It's a Trap picked up a cut. So we have got a power jam.
And It's a Trap going to sit between jams, which means we'll start with a full 30-second power jam. Let's take another look at that apex jump. Beautiful.
So Gaviscon is taking the power jam for Inhuman League. Not a position that Race City want to be in. You can see It's a Trap sat in the Cloud 7 penalty box, trying to kind of get their breath back. Like, that was a full 2-minute jam, and now you got to go again, babe. Gaviscon pushing forward. Inhuman League just opting to stay back, being like, you know what, you can force them out of play. You're a big, strong boy.
You've had your Weetabix, it's fine.
Absolutely, and it proved successful. That is lead picked up from Gaviscon. Oh, big hit on the outside from Roller Coaster.
The penalties are coming a bit thicker and a bit faster now. We've got a couple of people on 4. 3 Inhuman League skaters on 4, 2 Rebels on 4.
Meanwhile, that was a really smooth little star pass over to Floppy Joe, who is now on for a scoring pass, manages to take that inside line, making quick work of 4 points.
It's a Trap just going for the space between the blockers that didn't exist. I'm going to have it, it's mine.
So Floppy Joe picking up 8 points there after that star pass. That seemed very fast. Like, that's, and Inhuman League also getting 12 points. Like, that's a lot of points in a very short space of time.
Yeah. That takes Race City Rebels to the 100. 53-point differential, so we're still in exactly the same place we were at the start of the half.
What? Oh, it's in points differential wise.
Yeah.
I was like, we didn't have this many points before. I'm confused.
Yeah, in terms of differential,
Okay, yes.
we're in the same place. So we've got lead going to Double Tap, who is one of only 2 skaters on the Inhuman League team who has no penalties.
Oh, good for them. So that is Razor fighting in Race City, but they have picked up, I believe, a forearms penalty. So that is a power jam for the Inhuman League.
Great work from Lynn, just the tiniest hip check took Double Tap off to cause the recycle. And now Tap is taking hit after hit and really having to work for that pass. Still not completed.
But that is a cut penalty assessed to Double Tap, so they will also be going for a sit in the penalty box. So we're having a bit of a jammer switcheroo in the Cloud 7 penalty box.
That is some incredible perseverance by the Race City blockers. All started by that tiny hip check from Lynn.
It's just that domino effect of like, you have one success and then you've just got to carry it.
Yeah, and it's that proof that you don't need those massive hits. Sometimes just that little nudge is enough to, as you say, start the domino effect.
I've just realised, I was talking earlier about Age Out Juniors, and I've just spotted the Infamy's on track, who is also an Age Out Junior. I'm sorry, Infamy, I did not see you there. You are so fast and lightning that I didn't spot you.
It's because they're skating under nuts and bolts.
Oh, that's why.
And because I named them nuts and bolts, they're now serving a penalty. I'm so sorry.
Announcer's curse. It's totally our fault.
Yeah, apologies.
Go back to your bench coach and be like, that wasn't me. That was Snoogs and Stormy.
I do love that the announcer's curse is apparently a universal thing because, Pinky's nodding next to us like, yeah, of course, yeah.
You know, it's not just the English that will curse you. We'll all get you.
Oh, we'll get you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday for the rest of your life.
So the Cloud 7 penalty box got 2 blockers sat down at the moment. But Cloud 7 creates fully custom roller derby uniforms and apparel, and their website provides a quick, streamlined ordering process with no minimum order quantities. They're built for quality, built for ease, and built for speed, and they're putting the silver lining back in uniform organisation. And remember, just like the weather in beautiful Newcastle, Cloud has you covered.
Nice.
Do that. Have you seen any of the Cloud 7 uniforms? Because they are genuinely very beautiful.
They are wonderful.
They are fancy.
So we are in an official timeout, and I feel that that's time for another Cleveland fun fact.
Absolutely, let's go.
So Cleveland fun fact, Cleveland Guardian skater number 0, was awarded the first Volunteer of the Year award at the 2023 MRDA Western Hemisphere Cup last season. We're excited to see who will receive the awards this year.
Ooh. I like giving awards to volunteers.
Yes.
Because I feel like they're like the unsung heroes where they do so much, but like they don't get to skate around fast, they don't get to wear stripes, they don't get to like talk at you like all the other people who get all the glory, and then the people that actually make it happen are just like, well, I'm here too.
Yeah, I mean, was talking to Eek from Time and Fear this morning when we got in.
Yes.
She and no doubt several other people were here till nearly midnight last night getting everything set up.
Yep.
And it's
literally cleaning changing rooms and doing the work that needed to be done.
Yeah, and if it weren't for them, we wouldn't have this happening right now because it wouldn't have got done.
We are eternally grateful for roller derby happening and being a thing.
Because it's by us for us. Mm-hmm. So folks, please make sure you always thank your volunteers.
Or be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Be a volunteer.
Roller derby happens because we make it happen.
And someone else making it happen is Skate Pliskin, who is getting lead for the Inhuman League. Taking them on is Blint, and Blint is hunting down Skate Pliskin around that track. Skate Pliskin pushing their teammates forward to try and create a gap. Blint goes to the apex jump, doesn't quite land it, so has to go all the way back. But that is Skate Pliskin going for a sit down for a blocking with the head penalty, I believe.
Ooh.
Don't see those very often.
I always find it intriguing when smaller skaters get blocking with the head.
Well, yeah, because like you have to get right down to hit someone. Like, yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. Blint skating, they're getting points.
Oh.
Narrowly avoided a hit there from Crash Test Barbie, and a beautiful bit of offense from Race City.
That hit would have been devastating.
Oh yeah, no, if that had landed, like they'd be back in America.
To be fair, I would never want to be on the receiving end of a hit from Crash Test Barbie.
No, me neither.
She's amazing.
Blimp managing to get round, giving some big hits on that inside line to clear the gap. That is 4 more points picked up by Race City, but Skate Pliskin is out of the penalty box and picking up 4 points of his own.
Pliskin was, of course, our lead jammer, so we've still got 35 seconds left of this jam.
Blint really having to try and get everything in the tank here. Inhuman getting some nice points up there.
Big hits taking Blint off track, forcing a big recycle. And that's a penalty. That's a cut penalty being assessed to Blint.
Oh, but with less than 30 seconds on the clock, that's going to lock Blint in the penalty box going into the next jam.
However, with a 16-point jam, that now sees us with the new highest scoring jam of the game.
16 points to 14 points, though. That is high scores all around. Taking on the power jam is Gaviscon for Inhuman League. So Gaviscon pushing at the front of that wall, but Race City staying resilient. So Inhuman having to come in, do a bit of offense. And breaking them apart is what they do. So Race City are going, okay, I need to get out of your way. I don't want you to hit me. So let's reform in front. But all it's done is really break them apart as a wall. It's turned them into 4 very individual skaters, which Gaviscon is like, I can deal with that, babe. That's fine. I'll get lead jammer, no problem.
Yeah. Stronger together. Hashtag stronger together. The body system always works. Oh, but meanwhile, out of the penalty box and out of the pack, we've got Blint.
So Blint had like a little bit of a hop round with the smallest of gaps on the inside line there for the initial pass. That was gorgeous. I love how Blint does this juke, where they proper throw their arms into it, like it is a full body juke when they do it.
So Blint has star in hand, potentially looking for a pass.
But Blint is already on the scoring pass, so obviously with
Yeah.
star in hand, they can't get any points with a star in hand. But you can see this is just a pure out of survival rather than out of tactics at this point. They're going, I can't get through that wall again. You need to do it for me.
Yeah. So Blint is now on a power jam, and the star has been passed.
Oh, but Blint managed to get 4 points before the star went off.
Gaviscon is in the box, and the jam is ended, so it's going to be a power jam start for the Rebels.
And that was Doc Flatliner picking up 4 points for Race City before the jam came to an end.
still at a 57-point differential. We've not really moved. At the start of the jam, we were on 49, so it's not really shifting much.
We've got Floppy Joe up to jam for Race City. They've been hit out on the inside line, but Floppy Joe goes for these, okay, I can see you're recycling me, but I'm just going to go back a little bit extra because you know what, I want to run up.
Yeah, Floppy Joe, like, if I've learned anything from this game so far, it's like, it's one of those jammers, you give them that extra 2-3 feet of space, that to them, that's like 10 feet.
Absolutely.
Gaviscon heading back to the Cloud 7 penalty box for a forearms. So Joe will continue that power jam. I think they were going to call it, but their bench has been like, no. Crack on. Run it, lad. Run it.
Floppy Joe hit out on the outside line, so he's being recycled back. Floppy Joe's taken Star off and has got it in hand at the moment.
So that lead jammer status is gone. The ability to call it is gone.
But they're getting points. They got the 4 points before they took the Star off. They're going, you know what? I don't need lead. I need to get out and I need points. It's all about priorities at this stage of the game.
So that's Gav completing an initial pass. Star is back on his head, but he's being knocked off by Doc Flatliner. Deep recycle. Floppy Joe's got the Star off again.
I'd be interested to see if they managed to get any points before taking the Star off this time.
Jam's nearly over.
Oh, 2. 2 points before taking the Star off. See, this is the thing with how strong the Inhuman League's blockers have been this game. Because that was 2 power jams that the Inhuman League had to sit. Race City got 6 points, Inhuman League got 3. So Race City have got a 3-point advantage from 2 power jams, which is insane. And that's not saying that the jammers aren't putting in the work, because they absolutely are.
100%.
You can see them fighting. You can see that offense going in. But the Inhuman League just keeping their walls together, keeping their blockers, just shutting down those jammers. That defense is insane.
So we are in a team timeout called by the Inhuman League. So it's time to roll over to our Cleveland Guardians. I mean, I shouldn't. I've already used so many, and we've got more stream calls. We've got all the stream calls today. I'll hold off.
Okay.
I'll hold off. I'm just so keen to learn all the facts.
You've given us fun facts, and we just can't get enough.
I'm their broadcast announcer.
There you go. Pinky's their broadcast announcer, so she knows all the facts. I'm just like, are there any other?
We're starting this next jam with Gaviscon again in the penalty box. It's not a strong position for him to be in. So with the start is number 12, who is Razor. See, I swear I heard a choo-choo from the audience, and now that offense has gone in like a train, just like one after the other, like choo-choo, let's go.
Choo-choo, mother trucker. It worked.
Razor's riding that train, getting lead jammer.
Love to ride that rail.
So Razor's coming up forward. Takes a little bump from Infinity, but managing to get through the hit.
Gav back on track.
So Star's in hand. Doom's looking for that Star pass. So it has been very sneakily passed. Has it been passed?
I don't think it has.
Oh, I thought I saw something in his hand. That is really sneaky, but I'm literally watching their hands and I'm like, God knows.
Yes, it has. I've just seen both of Gav's hands, and it's not in his hands.
Yeah.
But the blockers know.
Blockers know what's happening, but so does Doom, because Doom is out the initial pass.
$10 points on the board for Race City, brings us down to a 40-point differential. 10 minutes remaining of the half of the game.
So when we're seeing like the highest score in jams being like 16, 15 points, getting 40 points up in 10 minutes, that is a mean feat to try and get. I think at this stage, Race City need to put their priority into just closing that points differential as much as they physically can.
Yeah.
Was that a new jammer? Great.
Yeah.
That's Ursa Mema for Race City. First time jamming today.
New jammer has entered the field.
Ooh, surprise jammer.
And it's like, am I shivering because I'm excited or because I'm cold? You decide.
Could be both. We're in England. So Ursa Mema is pushing forward at the back of that wall.
It's a great name, by the way.
But that is double tap taking lead. Ursa Mema going on the outside line. That is the initial pass completed for Race City.
Feno's in the box, so Inhuman League are at a blocker deficit. But double tap really doesn't care.
No.
The crowd are going wild. I'm here for this. Mema is through ahead of double tap.
There seems to be a lot of support in the crowd for Race City from what I can see. So they are going wild for Ursa Mema.
Double tap with a great pass on the inside line.
I mean, they look like Ursa Mema looks pretty happy about what they did. Like,
Rightly so.
7 points. You're only put on to jam first time with like 8 minutes to go, and you get 7 points. So we're showing a quick replay here of double tap's apex jump, I believe. Ooh,
Nice.
just a little hop around that last blocker. Right. I don't need anything big or fancy, I just need to get the job done. So Hoof is trying to get that inside line.
First time Hoof's jam this half.
First time having Hoof on with the star for this half.
Ooh. All the surprise jammers. Both jammers are really just trying to push forward here. Got nuts and bolts on the offense trying to clear that Race City wall. But that is...
Razor is through, but they are not lead.
Oh, was that no pass, no penalty?
Was indeed.
Oh, so Hoof has picked up lead now, but they're at the front of that pack, being held back by Doc Flatliner. So Razor's now racking up that points for Race City, even though they haven't got lead. But Hoof's got lead, but is, I believe, still in the initial pass. Because they kind of got reabsorbed at the end of their initial pass.
That was a really nice 2-wall between Doc Flatliner and Grimace holding Hoof. Looks like we have ourselves a Filet official review.
So that's an official review called out by the Inhuman League. So we have got just under 7 minutes to go of this game, 161 points to 198. See, it's interesting, but we talked a lot at the start about how Inhuman League were being a bit penalty heavy and that was being a bit of a detriment to them. But at this stage, Race City have got a total of 28 penalties as a team, and Inhuman League have got 30. So now, it's as the game's gone on, it's very much evened out in terms of who's getting the penalties and where.
Yeah, I mean, interestingly, Inhuman League's penalties seem to be kind of evenly spread across the team.
Yes.
Now they only have one person who has no penalties, whereas, I mean, we've got one person on race who has 5 penalties. They've got 4 people who have no penalties, and everyone else is like 1s and 2s. Hello to all of you 234 viewers as well.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of you. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are.
Oh, that's a fair point, yeah. Like, it could be any time at all. We hope you're enjoying the roller derby. Like, do hashtags and stuff, and like, say hello. I like attention. I am needy.
We're like puppies.
Give me fuss, please.
I did see I had some messages at half-time, so thank you. We are back to the derby once we've got the official review.
So we have got Skate Pliskin and Floppy Joe who are jamming. Skate Pliskin has taken the lead for the Inhuman League. Snooze will be giving us an update on the official review.
So, Inhuman League, we're looking for a cut trick penalty to be assessed on Razor. The officials stated that no advantage was gained, so no call stands.
There we go. It was worth a go. So Skate Pliskin has just picked up a cut penalty. So we have got a power jam. Skate Pliskin was our lead jammer, so we are running this to the full 2 minutes with Floppy Joe on for scoring. Pass picked up 4 points already. Gorgeous bit of offense there by Rowdy, I believe, to clear the inside line completely on their own. Oh, trying to duck around on the outside, but denied by Wince.
Some nice blocking there by Wince.
Yeah,
really
absolutely.
great track coverage.
So we talked earlier about how Diamond had managed to make it as a Team US representative, but we've got 2 Team England blockers on Inhuman League right now trying to hold back Floppy Joe in the form of Wince and Gigantor, and they've also got 5 more of their teammates in Inhuman League, so that is 7 total who have made the Team England training squad. That is insane for one team.
Yeah, the Inhuman League had an incredible showing at the Team England tryouts. I think probably speaks volumes to kind of the work they've been doing over the past couple of years.
Absolutely. This is a team that very much used to be known, like not that long ago, as the underdog team. I'm sure they wouldn't be offended by me saying that. And they have gone, I want to prove you wrong. I'm going to put in the work. I am going to show you that I am a force to be reckoned with. And it's clearly worked that they are here on an international stage with a team ranked higher than them and absolutely showing what they are made of.
Yeah, 100%. So they have broken the 200 mark, 204 to 175. So that differential has closed significantly to just 29 points, which is a credit to Race City. But obviously we've got just over 4 minutes remaining.
So we've got double tap up at the front, being recycled back on the outside. Blint is going for a sit down for a forearms penalty, so we have got a power jam for the Inhuman League with double tap up at the front. Manages to find that gap on the outside. That's 4 more points picked up.
And calling the jam there, freezing that jammer into the Cloud 7 penalty box. So it's going to be a power start on the next.
First time jamming today, it is Infamy or Nuts and Bolts as they are going by today.
It's next jam brought to you by our trackside seating sponsor, Teesside Skate Invaders. Fun fact for you, this weekend you'll be in awe of two former Teesside skaters. Spooky Lord Jack Skatington of New World Order started his skating journey with TSI, and Super Sparky of Tide and Fear and Team England did when he was just a baby and still sporting his majestic mohawk. We always love showing support to our TSI family and hope they both do well this weekend.
I thought they were referred to as TSI traitors. Yeah, family traitors.
Same difference, right?
Yeah, same thing.
So we are into this power jam.
Oh, nuts and bolts up at the front, so nearly clear of the inside line, but got knocked out of bounds by Diamond, but manages to make headway, pick up the momentum. That is lead picked up for Inhuman League.
So both jammers on track now.
So that is Blink here, the initial pass. So both jammers with an opportunity to score some points. Nuts and bolts with a bit of help from Crash Test Barbie, trying to get their way round. They're picking up 2 points and calling it off. Oh, 3
That's
points.
3 points, I was going to say.
I missed the thumb.
Got the thumb. That takes me back.
Takes you back?
Yeah, Men's European Roller Derby Cup Championships 2013, Murdoch, as it was abbreviated to. Yeah, that the venue that was at Futsal in Birmingham.
Where the floor is made of foam, or at least it seems like it is.
I know that was the sports court, the tiles.
Yeah. That is Hoof picking up lead.
Second time jamming this half, gets him the lead. Is already rounded scoring pass.
Meanwhile, Razor taking the star off, but managing to use it to be a bit sneaky and get the initial pass done.
Now Hoof may look formidable. He's quite tall. He's tattooed. He's looks a bit fierce, but he is probably one of the happiest people in roller derby.
Like a little puppy.
I mean, more like a Great Dane puppy, but
I mean, it's still a puppy. I didn't specify the puppy.
like a Burmese mountain dog puppy, like, you know.
Yeah, still has.
Yeah.
I don't know if you picked it up on the mics, but I really enjoyed Dorney going back to the bench, just going, woo! It was a little bit like Macho Man Randy Savage, but I'm here for that energy.
Yeah, 100%.
That's Ric Flair, actually.
Oh, Ric Flair! Ah! I thought I made a cool international reference and I failed you. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Macho Man was much gruffer, to be fair.
Oh, okay. Maybe a few more games in, it gets a bit more Macho Man Randy Savage.
These are facts I wish I did not know, but I do.
There you go. Pinky here to produce and correct me on my wrestling facts. Always appreciated.
So terrible that I know wrestling.
It's not terrible that you know wrestling.
I know a lot of wrestling facts. I was going to say I've got a fun story for you that I'll tell you after the game, but we appear to be in a timeout, so I'll tell it now. At the first Men's World Cup in 2014 in Birmingham, we had an alt language feed on one of the tracks because we had a number of obviously we had international teams, but we also had a lot of the crew who either a different language was their first language or they could speak another language. And there was myself and at least 3 other announcers who had been massive wrestling fans in our youth. And there was a game where Spain were playing someone else. So we had a Spanish-speaking announcer on the alt language feed. And the 4 of us were stood next to this table going, we need to put someone through the Spanish announce table. We need to put someone through the Spanish announce table. And we didn't do it, obviously. But, like, we all just stood there and had a moment, and it was really, really good. I was like, I feel like I'm 12 again. This is amazing.
Back to the roller derby, anyway. Someone else who's having a really good moment is It's a Trap up at the front jamming for Race City. Double tap, taking a big hit on the outside line.
And possibly even a bigger recycle and then another big hit to the infield. He's called it, the period clock has elapsed. And that's, I don't want to say an upset because that was an amazing game.
Yeah.
Unexpected results.
Unexpected
given the seeding.
Based on predictions, we did not expect Inhuman League to bring it as hard as they did, but they fought hard for that game and absolutely earned that win. Race City really
Also fought hard.
tenacious throughout. You didn't ever see them reach a point where they were like, oh well, like let's just relax now. Like
Oh well, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, no, they absolutely fought hard to the end, which is so admirable because roller derby is as much a mental game as it is a physical.
100%. We've ended on a 34-point differential.
Oh, I'm so glad you can maths because I can't.
It's all right. I was counting on my fingers while you were talking.
Okay.
I'm absolutely not going to take credit and say that I can do just that kind of maths. But yeah, considering that we were stuck on that 55 points for so long.
Yeah.
Race City did manage to bring it. They did close down that differential.
Yeah.
So in terms of sanctioning and placings, that is going to make a difference.
Yes.
So it does still matter as our teams go in and do their laps of honour, which is wonderful. So yeah, your final score for our first game this weekend, Race City Rebels 183, the Inhuman League, your winners 217.
Absolutely amazing game. It's so early on in the tournament and I'm already so excited.
Yeah.
This is fabulous.
I'm buzzing. It's usually something that I say in jest, but genuinely absolutely buzzing. We've got so much amazing roller derby for you this weekend, and I'm just totally psyched.
So our next game is going to be the exhibition game, if I'm right.
I believe, yes, you are right. So that's going to be, by the looks of things, Denver up against 15 Ronin with and friends.
15 Ronin and friends versus Denver. Should be a really exciting matchup. I'm excited to sit on the sidelines and watch this one.
Yeah, 100%. Folks, thank you so much for being with us. We really hope you've enjoyed this call. I have been and will continue to be Snoogans.
I'll attempt to keep being Stom again.
Our producer has been and will continue to be Pinky, and doing the recalls and playbacks for us has been Jack. Thank you so much, folks. We will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Lovely. So, hi. I was going to say if you weren't listening to the first game, but if you were, you still won't know who I am. I am Duke Special. I have been joined by the lovely Double Tap, who's just skated in this game for the Inhuman League. How did you find that?
I think it was a great game. It was hard. We were all expecting American teams to wipe the floor with us, and I think they thought that too. But we prepared for this, and all of their skaters are similar to me. Like they don't have beefy walls. They're beefy skaters. And since they trained against me, they know how to stop them. And I know how to against beefy people. Get lower than them, they can't touch you. Of course, if they catch you, it hurts. But no, I think we played good derby today. Good derby.
Yeah, I mean, it was great to watch. And I mean, you've had a heck of a game. I think you've got all leads in your game, is that right?
I think so. Yeah, at least the first half, I got 100% lead percentage. And I think I got, if not, pretty close to that in the second half.
Nice. So what's the mindset going into the rest of the weekend? Because I know obviously you came into this, I think we've not had a lot of cross-oceanic play, so it's like, oh, well, we don't know how this is going to match up, and now you've won your first game, you've got to keep doing it.
Since we won this game, we're going against Gatekeepers this afternoon. Terrified, because they're the best American team. So I'm sure we're going to lose, but we're going to make them work for it if we're still walking by that time.
As long as you're having fun doing it, I think that's the important thing. And final question then, what are you most looking forward to this weekend?
I love the sport and I love skating. I just want to have a great weekend. Derby's fun, and I'm going to enjoy it. No matter the result, I'm enjoying it.
Brilliant. Thanks so much for joining us, and yeah, keep watching this stream all weekend to see what comes up next. Thanks.